Hi, I'm Cindy.
And I'm Dan.
Well, for the past 6 months, we've been busy bringing back to life our old farm in North Portugal. We've also built a house, a road, and the past week we've really focused on self-sustainability, on food production, right?
Getting the animals in place, the chickens and the ducks and whatever.
And the cats.
And the cats. That's gonna keep the pests away, the little tiny mouses, I hope.
So,
yeah.
The reality is we've been so busy for the past 6 months, but there's little jobs that have fallen through the cracks.
Yeah, or we just let them go because we really didn't see, like, the overall thing needed to get done, but now we need to start patching the holes, I think.
We were supposed to start the gypsum today, or either build some kind of shelter for the rabbits that will soon be integrating onto our homestead. But instead, what we decided to do was to tackle our never-ending list of 10 minutes jobs.
Yeah, 10-minute jobs.
It's all little jobs that we've put on the back burner because, okay, it's not so important, I can do this later. But the reality of it is, it's all adding up.
Yeah, and we need to start clearing out stuff. We have stuff laying around, and just where we've been working, we just left everything there. Now we just kind of need to bring everything together and reset everything and start over again and see what's the next big step is, I think.
Yeah, doing this is also going to help us assess how much scrap material we have left from our house so that we can kind of decide also what animals will be integrating next onto our homestead.
Yeah.
So without further ado, today you're going to see a bunch of 10 minutes jobs. They need to be done.
Let's hope it's all 10 minutes job.
Let's hope it's all 10 minutes job. So, let's do it.
Let's do it.
So we made a list.
What do you want to tackle first?
Well, I think we need to find a way to work in the same area because we have one phone to shoot with.
Yeah.
So in this area, the chicken area, do you have something that needs to be done from your priority list?
I think we should clear up that pile of crap that they have still stuff that probably needs to be inside.
Yeah.
Before the rain comes.
Yeah.
And all that stuff, and we have stuff we can bring up from up above that's gonna go in those bags. Because we have tons of these. What are they called? Just bags that we the sands and stones in. It's starting to just be everywhere. So we just need to collect everything and see if we can do anything with them. If you have a suggestion, please let us know.
Yeah, exactly. Another thing that I need to do in this area is take care of the sunflowers.
Yeah.
Now, what we found out is that sunflower stem, they're actually really, really good fire starters if you let them dry. Now, we've grown a bunch of sunflowers last summer in a hope to give our chickens some free food. But now, maybe we can get some free fire starters.
Yeah, at least use them for something. It's just not listen. But we have enough compost material, so we don't really need to save it for that.
Yeah, exactly. So, shall we tackle the chicken area first?
Yeah, I think so. Just clean it up.
Now we've planted, shall we see, 2 varieties of sunflowers this year. The mammoth type, which is this one, and we had a pack of mixed sunflowers. Now the mammoth sunflowers, it's really what I'm after because look at the size of the stem. If I manage to cut this in small pieces and let them dry on time, then hopefully these will make excellent fire starters. So yeah. Finally, all fire starter. Good news.
What we have is, I would say, if I say 25, 30 of these bags, am I exaggerating?
No.
We have at least a boatload of these bags, and we really don't know what to do with them. Some of them are whole, and some of them has holes in them, in more than one side, which means I don't really know what to do with them, or we don't really know what to do with them. Cindy was thinking maybe we should put them underneath the garden as weed repellents, which means we need to cut them up, and I think that's a really good idea. That's the only thing we had thought of so far, I think.
Yeah.
But if you have an idea what to do with them, please let us know, because we have so many of them.
It'd be great to find a way to upcycle this.
Yeah, upcycle is the time of the currency of the time, I think.
Yeah.
We need to upcycle everything we can, as far as we can, and that's also why we don't throw away so much stuff. Same with the cardboard. We saved all the cardboard because we're probably going to use them in the beddings of flower beds or whatnot.
Yeah.
But so far we haven't really found a really good use for these bags. So if you know, please let us know.
Now we know that some of our subscribers would have loved to see more chicken footage. We'd love to show you more chicken footage, but they're still a little bit shy. So
I think we should get a webcam streaming 24/7.
Oh yeah.
The chicken of the homestead. What are they up to?
It's a good idea.
We think that before we should let them up free roaming, we should hear the rooster do his morning routine, waking everybody up, and still he hasn't done it. So I think we should wait a bit.
And the Stevies are doing great, huh?
Yeah, they have been inside now for a week. When did we get them?
Like 4 days ago, I think. Yeah.
So they've been inside now, eating and knowing where the food are and getting themselves known at home. But now it's time for them to be the Stevies they can be outside, and the great outdoors, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Now the Stevies are, of course, welcome inside if they want to, whenever it's cold and all of that. But we found that they actually love to hide under the house.
Yeah, they spend the whole day outside there.
Yeah. Don't know if you guys will see them there. But these two cats are like the sweetest cats we've ever had, huh?
Yeah.
They really are. Stevie. But yeah, so we're super happy with our Stevies. Their official name is Plume and Pompon. They were named Plume and Pompon when we got them.
Yeah.
So that's their official name. But they are known as the Stevies because you can't really tell them apart, to be honest with you.
Just the one black dot on the nose that's kind of different, and main Stevie has a black stripe on his left or right?
I can't.
On his back paw is a black stripe. I think that's the only thing I recognize them apart.
Okay, so the next 10 minutes jobs that we have to do are Dan.
Pile up the firewood that we have, or the scrap there that we deem are not suited for building. We're gonna pile it in our pile to burn, and then we're gonna separate out the things that we could potentially build with.
Another thing that we have to do is well, you guys know that we put some stones on the front of our house just to make sure that the water doesn't pool there, but we need to finish raking them. Now we only have the edge, so where the bedroom is and where the living room is to do, because the front is quite level, but there's still some bumps and that needs to be evened out because we don't want to end up with a mud pit in front of our house this winter. So
although since we did the road, we have led the water elsewhere, so we don't get as much as we did before, but we still, when it rains a lot here, it rains a lot.
It rains a lot when it rains here. Now, one thing that you guys commented on, actually some of you, was the fact that our land is tilted slightly and we should get a digger to level it. Well, our land is tilting. That's absolutely true. But the land where the house sits is totally leveled, and it sits also on pillars. And yeah, you guys can check out the foundation video if you're interested in that, just to see what the base of the house looks like. But with that said, all these stones need to be raked.
Yeah, and it's a hard work. It's really hard work to rake this stone.
Mm, yeah. So you're going to be sorting out the pile of scraps, and I'm going to be raking the front of the house. Do it.
Do it.
I should tell our viewers what's the plan with the front of the house, because now we've got britas, little pebble stones thing.
Yeah.
So, but it's not going to stay like this forever, right?
No, the plan is to build a decking with a covered porch, I think. How big we don't really know, but it's going to stretch at least the length of the house. But how wide we don't really know. How wide?
Yeah. Now, having like a wraparound porch around the house, it's been in our plan since the beginning.
That was one of our criteria when we designed the house, that in the end product we really wanted to be able to walk barefoot from inside the house and all around the house without going on the ground.
Yeah, and we also wanted to rock ourselves on the balcony when we were old.
Yeah.
That was one of the dream, one of the vision that we have.
Yeah.
But you guys know wood in Europe has skyrocketed. It's super expensive wood nowadays. So the pebbles that we have there, we're going to have to live with for a bit longer than what we had intended, because we need to replenish the bank account somehow. But or the price of the wood needs to go down a little bit.
Fall from the sky.
Oh, you never know. Yeah. We do have some trees that we could harvest on our land, notably the cluster of sweet chestnut tree that we have by the road. Now, these trees, at some point, we will be harvesting, because sweet chestnut, they are very thorny nuts, and that type is the wild variety of chestnut. So it's a tree that volunteered itself there.
The fruits are very, very, very small. They're like peanuts almost.
Yeah. And there is, I mean, sweet chestnut are widely available in the region. And we think that this cluster of tree would be possibly better suited to be turned into timber for us, as opposed to keeping them for their nuts, right? Because they're very, very small and very thorny. Frankly, I don't really see myself having the patience to pick them.
And chestnut is a very dense and hard wood, so it's and it looks very nice when you build with it.
Oh yeah, totally.
So I think we're gonna try to incorporate as much as we can of those chestnut stems into our ice cream shop.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's the thing. Wood has gone really expensive. We had a really grand plan for the ice cream shop. We wanted a beautiful gazebo. Oh my God, with a lush ice cream corner. But
and it was in the budget when we started.
It was, absolutely.
Yeah.
And so was a glamping site.
Yeah.
But with the inflation, I mean, people say that prices have risen by 30%. We can tell you they've risen by a lot more than that. A good example is linseed oil. The first 5 liters that we bought was 15 euros. And now we need to buy another 5 liters, but it's 35 euros. All of the building material on the house have all double plus. So we need to get creative with the building material, because of course, as anyone who's building their house, we had a small contingency of around 15%. But when the price of material is increasing by 50 to 70 to 100%, something had to give. And for us, it was a glamping site. And of course, we're having to downscale the ice cream shop.
Yeah.
So, and that means that the wraparound porch will need to wait a little bit as well, right?
Most definitely.
Another thing as well is that today, or was it last night? We're not too sure exactly the time, but our new dog was born, Elroy. We cannot wait to bring him home. But right now he's tiny, tiny, tiny. Yeah?
Just up there.
Just up there. He was born by the goat house. Now, on our to-do list, we had a lot of stuff that needed to happen by the goat house. But of course, because the mama just had her baby, we're going to give her all the room that she needs just to relax and recover from the birth, right?
There's no really pressing stuff up there. It's just stuff that needs to be taken care of a bit. But we're going to give her the space.
Yeah, yeah. I'm off to feed the ducks. Now, some of you guys have asked, what do we feed our ducks? Well, today they're getting a mixture of pasta, oatmeal, grapes, kale, and pumpkin seed. I think they're gonna love it. Let's go see. It's not so easy to film just with one hand, but I'll try to make it happen. I've also added some grass to their mixture. Let's see how I can do this. And I've got 2 dogs right there that are quite interested in the duck's feed. Pasta, grapes, apple, lentils. What else did I put in there? A bit of oatmeal as well. And the kales are already feasting. The ducks are already feasting on the kale. But they'll love this. They're loving it. Tiny Tony. He's so big now. Mason's head fit in his entire mouth. Chickens are out. Everyone seems to be quite happy in there. Now we're just waiting for Mason to lose interest in the chicken, which seems to be happening. But also, Tiny Tony has proven to be quite interested in the chickens. So, yeah, we're going to have to train him to make sure that these chickens have a long, happy, and healthy life. Okay, then another 10-minute job that we had to do was taking care of this, right? What are you doing exactly?
Sealing up the hole.
I've been wanting to remove the plastic around these windows for a while, but it's just another thing that has fallen through the cracks. It takes just a few minutes to do this, but when you have so many things to do on your agenda, this kind of is left behind. One thing that you guys should know is that the plastic here shouldn't be exposed to the sun more than 3 months, according to the manufacturer. It's been more than 3 months.
On the inside,
Yep.
open the window, and then we trace the cable through again, and then we just fasten them where they should be, right?
Yep. Okay, perfect. So guys, we have some solar lights here. We also have some solar panels that Dan changed a bit earlier. And yeah, these solar lights, they kind of been our main lights in the bedroom because we've had the solar panel in the window itself. But now the seasons are changing and we kind of want to let the light and the sun in during the daytime just to heat up the house. And we realized that we don't necessarily need to have 3 of those solar lights inside the bedroom. 1 is plenty, but outside we need to have more solar lights. And yeah, that's going to be it's going to make a big difference for us.
I hope so.
Small little 10 minutes job just to improve our quality of life here, right?
Yeah. Like you said, it's letting the heat in from the sun to the window and not blocking them out.
Now, one of you guys have been incredibly generous and sent us 2 packets of solar lights. Actually, these ones were in our Amazon dream list for a while.
Yeah.
And we're so grateful for those. Now, I don't know if you want your name mentioned, but you know who you are. Thanks a lot for those. They're going to come really, really handy.
It's one of those, again, 5-minute thing that we haven't really got around to put it up, but the missing light in the front here when we go out in the evenings, because at 7 here it's pitch black. You can't see nothing really.
No, exactly. And with the boys coming in and out of the house, these lights are going to be super handy. So thanks a lot. That's a brilliant gift, and it's going to make our life so much better, right?
Yeah. And they're perfect for backyards, gazebos, gardens, pergolas, decks, weddings, barbecue, birthday parties, and family gatherings.
There you go. The ladder was, yeah. Perfect. on the instruction, it doesn't say like when you press mode, which blinking mode comes on first.
No, it's not. That's the mode.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a case of pressing mode, and putting back one then. Another thing that's been on our list of things to do, 10 minutes job, taking care of this. Some of you might remember, we kind of had an attempt at making a flower bed with some logs that we found on our land. But we never filled it up with dirt. So yeah, now it's going to make excellent firewood. Well Dan, it looks like it's going to rain in any minutes now, right?
Yeah, it's coming in fast now, the grey clouds. So I mean, now it's going from good to worse, and then you have the rain over us. But so I think we have to wrap it for today.
Absolutely. It's your dad's birthday as well.
As well, yeah.
And your parents are still here.
Yeah.
So let's head out to base camp and wish your dad a very happy birthday.
Yeah. And see when they can come and help us with the ceiling.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we also need to organize the scaffolding.
Yeah, I need to talk to Samanel again. But he should be there.
He should be there. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for watching. And we hope to see you next Sunday. We're back inside next week. So
fingers crossed everything's going to go well.
Oh, we really hope so.
We want to get going with the kitchen and get our living situation a bit more squared out and organized. And because now we have, I mean, we do most of our living in the bedroom and having the kitchen living as a storage unit and arts and crafts studio.
Arts and crafts studio as well. Yeah. We get a lot of projects going on these days, but one thing is sure, with these 10 minutes job all done this week, or most of them done this week, our living situation is improving once more.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching, guys. See you next week.
See you.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Stevie, do you want to say bye-bye? Stevie. Bye-bye now. You have to look in the camera. Oh.
Bye-bye now. Maybe Mason wants to say bye-bye. Now, Mason just wants his stick now. Mason, where's your turnip? Where's your turnip? Do you want to say bye-bye? Say bye-bye now. They look amazing, yeah? Plenty better. All right.
Finally some light outside this.
Oh, what a difference.
Yeah. Just stepping out and having something and not just pitch black.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially in the winter when the cloud is.
It's very dark here, and it's dark. It's very dark here when it's dark.